Hey guys, so B716, nice entrance, good into the 7, 7s look good, 16s look mostly good. I'm just going to make a couple of little comments about them. 7s look really nice in both slots. And let's just check here. I think the next one is a really nice example. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay, so first of all, I really like Otto. I really like your build into the 16. We see the line in between Nadia and Matthew, and then Otto and Yori just step beautifully into the center. The line is really good here. Remember the other time we were over presenting a little bit into the 16, and then the 16 at this point is really good targeting. We have everyone lined up in a box, compressed, with the front pair just a fraction ahead. This is like a perfect how to do the block for both pieces. Catch happens. And then a couple of things I want you to notice about this. First one, as I said before, is the build. The build is awesome. Now from a 7, you don't get much better. Yeah, sorry, I say it's awesome. Matthew, you start off a little bit out from it, but I think that's just you giving your hip to Yora. You end up in a really nice position by the time the block gets keyed here, which is really good. The grips move down the line, but the key point here is the center points stay pretty much still. Watch that. So the grips move down the line, but the center points pretty much stay still. There we go. So halfway through here, center points are still lined up there. And so from the beginning to end of this block, although we're thinking about taking the grips down this line, everything stays central. The other thing I really like as well is the two pieces center points. They stay, the distance from each other is really good, which shows that your energy around your piece partner is really good, or through your piece partner in some cases. You haven't got one person overpowering or underpowering the other. So this is a really nice example of how to do this block and for the timing. And just want you guys to use that as a reference. If you're in any doubt about a 16, you can check and see if it fulfills those criteria. For example, let's use this next one. Okay, so on this one, it looks like Nadia, you tend to over-present a little bit into Yora in general on this dive. And that can cause a change in the move, for sure. Let's check the center points out. So here we go. Pretty okay to here. And then at this point, if we watch the front piece, see how it starts to slide away from the back. And that happens a few times through the dive. So the back pair does a really nice job of kind of following and being there at the right moment, but the front pair is walking slightly. So if I put the cursor over the front piece's center point, it stays pretty okay to here. And then now at this point, there's too much energy going in this direction. The direction should be around the piece's center point. I know initially that the move that we have is Nadia just kind of backing out a little bit and Otto just pushing through the head, but we've got to be careful as to how long we hold that for. It should only be to here. And now we need to make sure that it's Nadia's hip that is pushing through here, and then Otto's hip that is pushing through here. We're pushing around the piece's center point. On a piece like this, there should be very little energy on the grip, and it should all really be coming from the hip for you guys on the front anyway. I think you can see here how much the piece shifts at that point. You've got to be careful with the direction. Let's just check that and see if it's consistent between the pieces. Nice build. Okay, let's pop it on the center point. Okay, so the front pair is losing a little bit of shape here. Let's just keep it on the center point, keep an eye on what's going on, and it's moving out again a little bit, just a little bit. Sorry, excuse me guys, just putting this off angle. First point, first picture, second picture, finish. Not so bad actually. It's a little bit of a shift. You can see that was the center point there, and now it's moved over to here. Not a big deal. Nice, and so that looks like it wasn't a particular way the piece was flying, as in which way around the front people were. Just looked like an aberration in that other one. So again, Nadji kind of over-presents a little bit, but gets straightened out by the time the key comes. And the center points do a real nice job on this dive, on this version. Check on this one. Yeah, it's a little bit of movement, but not bad, guys. Really nice. So yeah, good dive, nice energy. Maybe a little bit sticky on some of the grips on the Bs. Looks like it could be a little bit quicker, often on the grips, a little bit lighter on them.